We live
Hey yo,
with my dog Professor Dabs.
what up though? What it do?
Red dollars on the audio, smoking my pain away. It's going down.
It's going down. Another cold day in the Midwest.
Why is it still so fucking cold, bro?
I don't know. It's towards the
Can
end
somebody
of April.
answer that for us? Why is it still so cold?
End of April, about to be May, man, and we still in like 40-degree weather. Sucky.
You in 40s down there too?
It's pretty chilly today. Let me take a look. Technically, definitely not like warm. It's 46.
Yeah,
So it ain't
chilly.
too bad.
It was
Chilly
nice
though.
the last couple days.
Tomorrow will be 39.
Are you serious?
39 and then rainy all next week. But it does say 60s with the rain. So
Dog, we got to get the fuck out of here. Where we going?
I'm on my way to Phoenix on the 20th.
Okay, what's going down in Phoenix?
I got the Cannabis Music Awards going down on May 20th. So I'll be out there hosting a dab bar, soaking in the sun.
Hell yeah. I should get down there with you.
It's an expensive flight, but if you want to drive,
shit, it'll probably just might as well expensive to drive. Might as well fly. Gas so goddamn high. It probably be more expensive to drive.
I'm trying to think.
How much was the flight?
Too much.
Too much.
Too much. I don't even want to talk about it.
Damn. Sometimes you got to pay to play.
That's what I felt like, especially because I refuse to fly anything but like United, because I can't fly Spirit. They're just unreliable, not reliable
at all.
Their service. I've had too many issues where like they'll just delay your flight because they feel like it, and we're just like, why are you doing this? Why are we not just leaving when we're supposed to? So I could book a really early flight, but that flight wouldn't take off for like an extra 2 hours, which is not good for my schedule. I try to stay on a schedule if I can, to some degree.
That's very important.
Especially, because I have an eating schedule, so that schedule can't really be. I mean, it can fluctuate. I can be lenient with it for an hour or two, maybe 3 at max. But when I'm pushing a third hour, then it's pushing you don't do that with the way I gotta work. So you gotta just stay on the schedule. Schedule. United, that's how I fly. I fucks with them. They are reliable, and their seats are way more comfortable. So
I don't fly a lot. I ain't flew in years, honestly.
That's why I said you might as well just drive if you was to go.
I'm flying out next month. My sister, she retiring from the police force. Shout out to my sister. Like
you can technically figure out how much gas it'll cost you.
Yeah.
You can look at the mileage, and then if you know your car, you know approximately how many miles you can get on your tank,
right?
And then multiply that and divide it. And bada bing, bada boom. You'll have your little number of how much it might cost you to get there.
Honestly, I'd rather fly.
It might cost less to fly.
It might cost less to fly. Gas $4, $4 and I run premium. I don't put 87 in my shit.
Like even from. Let me see if I were to say from here to Phoenix. Let's see. Let's look it up. If I were to drive there. Let's see. It's over a day.
Damn.
So it's 1,700 miles. Let's see. Let's do some math here. So it's 8.5 times the distance going to from me to you. So it's 8.5 times that amount of gas. So I had to fill up
once or twice.
Once or twice to get to you. So I'd have to fill up about, let's say that 8.5. Let's round that to a 9, right? Let's call that 9. So 18 times 18, and filling up is what, $40 each. For me was like 40.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, a flight ain't gonna cost that much.
Yeah, it will.
For real? Damn.
If you fly in the way I'm flying, getting a flight last minute, right, which was right now technically, yes, or like last week type shit, and the way I'm flying out there, which is a little bit more comfortable, so I'm spending like an extra $200 to be just a little bit more comfortable, maybe 300.
That's a lot.
It is like that thing that you can't really like. I started to realize like you kind of want to pay for some type of comfort. Like I don't mind being uncomfortable, right? But like I need to be on time with the schedule. So I had to pay for the convenience of my flight being on time. Or at least
being
having
on
a
time
service.
do matter though.
At least having a service, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being on time do matter.
Just reliability. Even like I remember one time I was on United and they delayed my flight by like typing and shit. So like I don't think Spirit ever did that shit. I'm fucking Spirit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so we'll be out in Phoenix on the 20th hosting a dad bar. I'm gonna have my space hit tiles with me, which are these right here. Show them off every show.
Ooh, I like them joints.
You guys want to order one, and they're UV reactive too. So under the black light, you know what I'm saying, they'll look a little bit different.
Them boys hard. Go check out my boy. Go shop with him. Go get some of them dab tiles. It's gonna be a hot summer. If it's cold right now, it's about to get hot.
I hope so, man. At least out there, I know I'm gonna be a little. In the desert, will be nice and warm. I'm gonna try to soak in some sun for a couple days for sure.
We need that shit. Motherfuckers don't realize how important vitamin D actually is to the human survival system.
It's a lot. It's not just like, it's like mental health too.
Yeah, I agree.
It's good to be outside and in the sun.
Great to be outside. Fresh air, good. Trees, photosynthesis.
Where it doesn't like hurt you, you know what I'm saying? Like cold hurts.
Cold does hurt. Tightens you up. It's hard for your muscles. Working out in the cold sucks. Yeah, it does suck. But it's
like
warm,
death.
Warm. Yeah,
death around the corner with the cold. So yeah, sunny days that are looking forward for us.
Some good ass Gary Payton. God, this some good ass Gary Payton. What you smoking on?
I got some Jilly Punch over here. I'm about to put in this Puffco, but it looked like there might be something in here already. I'm about to see if this will vape up. Let's see some old shit.
I'm gonna go grab my Puffco. I don't even know where my Puffco at. I got some Hazel Blue we can grab on. Shout out to Hazel Blue.
Shout it out.
Shout out to Hazel Blue.
He was actually just teaching me how he makes his stuff a little bit. I was learning a little bit more than I knew.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Knowledge is wealth.
I know, man. I actually wanted to know certain steps of that because I've been asked those questions before.
Yeah, for sure. And that dude's smart. That motherfucker know the ins and outs of a lot of shit. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, apparently it has some shit left in there.
Yeah.
Still got a little hill left.
That was a nice hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We just vibing on the little this afternoon.
It didn't even have a bad taste to it either.
I
There was
had my
some
Puffco.
solid material was left in there.
I had to find my Puffco. It's somewhere.
At least you got it back.
Yeah, I got my shit back. Shout out to AEO Sports.
I seen you was over there.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. Y'all go follow them if y'all need a place to go game and do a podcast. If y'all ain't got the equipment, go check them out, man. Nice spot, real nice vibe. A lot of really high tech, expensive equipment. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
got it
cool
popping.
when you don't have the all the equipment. You can't get it. It's there, ready to go for you for an hourly fee and shit,
Yeah,
right?
that shit
Something like
fire,
that.
bro. That shit fire, man. Go check them out.
Yeah, if you guys are trying to start your own little podcast, you can't get all the equipment going. Go over there and get your shit right. But if you can get your stuff going, that's cool too. Start off small. You don't have to get everything major. Just get the things that work for you and then build from there. Some people move fast, some people move slow,
Right.
you know.
But it's definitely a spot. They really got some good equipment and shit over there. And really easy. They real knowledgeable on how to get you set up on if you just trying to game, if y'all trying to do tournaments, if y'all trying to do a podcast, they hook that shit up. Shout
That's
out.
what's up.
Yeah, we networking. We are
Well,
definitely
man.
networking. We definitely networking and hitting the road.
Yeah, I got the dab bar really on the way hitting the road, dog. I've already booked two events out of state. Well, one's technically booked, the other one I was invited to, so it can be technically booked as well. I kind of feel like the official booking will come from them seeing me do my thing in Phoenix in the next couple of weeks, but I'm very confident in what I do. I do the same thing every time. I have a pretty solid system with running the dab bar and
Space hits.
I it's just, yeah, I mean, not just that, it's just the service I provide. It's not even just the space hits that I'm giving out, even if it's just a regular dab. I try to provide a good service and make people feel comfortable when they're coming to medicate. Um, a friendly cultural environment, but one that's also comfortable, safe space. When they come to me, they can rely on a few things, hopefully good, clean meds if it's sponsored or I've chosen them. Then they're always, if I don't choose the meds, then I always tell people, but um, anything that I choose is always going to be good, clean medication. I always have some knowledge on the apparatuses we're using or potentially the strains that they're smoking. So, and that kind of helps. Some people do want to know that shit, even if they don't know it. There are
Right.
experts that come to the bar. Uh, and I think those are the easier patients sometimes, because they kind of already know what they're doing and what they want. But some of the other people who need a little bit more direction, that's kind of why I'm here. I'm here to help you along that journey. Um, and yeah, man, kind of facilitate the experience just to make sure you're elevated in a good way.
Explain space hits to the people. What exactly is a space hit?
What a space hit is the future of concentrates, basically. It is a um, mixture of multiple different wax strains and different wax aesthetics. So you have live rosin, you've got live resin, you got THCA, you got diamonds, distillate, and crumble and salt. It's a mixture of all of those different aesthetics, and each
That or like how do you decide the mixture of that certain space hit?
so that your system is just kind of overloaded and you're forced into a high. Um, doesn't matter your tolerance level, you're gonna get blasted because of the
I
complexity
agree.
of
I was fucked up.
I mean, I hate to say it, but everybody kind of has to agree with how high they kind of get from it because it gets everybody high as fuck. Like you would be almost the patient would have to really be like, no, I don't get high. Like I just don't get high.
Yeah.
You'd have to like and that would be like some weird shit. They'd really be lying. And it doesn't matter how long the high lasts, but you definitely felt some shit from my space hit.
Oh, for sure.
I had an old man hit that shit. Like he was like dabs and all this, big homie, big smoke.
Right.
And he
Shout out to Big Smoke.
he took it in Vegas and he was like, dude, you got something there. I take big dabs and that little fucking dab got me. And I was like, I know. It's complex. It's
That's what
gonna
I.
get you.
That's what I do.
It's I just look for specific thing. I was explaining it to Eric earlier. He was asking me all about it, like why I use the containers I use, the packaging, everything. I told him because I'm trying to stand out, trying to be different, I'm trying to be unique, I'm trying to literally create, a futuristic product here, something that's what I see is the future of concentrates going. So I
Hell
wanted
yeah.
to jump on it before other people, in a sense, package it up in a unique way, and just different, be different, something that's different, a little bit more difficult to do.
I like different
And
shit. I don't like
you know what I'm
motherfucker
saying?
always had the same old shit. I like
I mean,
different shit.
everybody has their concentrates in almost the same type of containers. But
Right.
when you see my shit, it's extremely different. Like
Right.
you're just like, well, what the fuck is this?
Right.
I kind of forget that I almost wow because I'm wowing. I kind of wowed myself. I knew I would wow other people because
Right.
I'm hard to impress. So I was trying to impress myself, and I felt like I nailed it on the job with these. And they work. They impress other people. They get people high. My job is to get you high. If I didn't do that, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So why else would these be anything less than the material that will get you high? And
Right.
so I just thought that these were needed, and they were special. And I wanted to just create something special for dabbers, bro. Like I feel like we do and we don't have that special thing. I feel like flower people have special products, kind of like moon rocks or like Canagars. But what do the dabbers have? We just baller jars.
They got space hits now.
We got space hits. We got a special dab concoction filled with multiple different strains, different wax aesthetics from all over.
All over.
Collected by yours truly. You know, and the material is A1 shit.
Fire.
So
Fire.
yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to do. Just give dabbers something that they can look, you know, something special.
Hell yeah, bro. We appreciate us, Dabbers. Appreciate you putting that together for us too.
Yeah, man. Trying to be a part of the industry a more impactful way than just making a video and smoking. That only goes so far. I'm trying to be an inspiration and a role model to people out there. I've started from nothing a couple different times,
Yep.
coming back, trying to knock me down in the industry, but we get up and we just keep on going. And we're creating things that people want and need, things that I feel like I want and need. If I want and need it, I feel like other people are going to want and need it. So I just kind of follow that spiritual guidance. And that's my angle in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to educate, give back, medicate, and inspire. So, I had a real purpose at the end of the day in this industry, not something where you're just here for a moment and then gone. I'm really trying to be something that can impact everybody, whether I help you find technique on smoking and it creates a better routine for your life, or I inspired you to get your health better or smoke better medication or to elevate yourself and just treat yourself better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever it is I could do in a positive way, those are the actions that I'm trying to leave here. And that is what leads me to my next point. That is when the devil or the bad energy tries to come for you, bro.
When you
Once you
doing good,
start try to do good, all the bad things try to come at you. And I
right,
didn't realize that because for a while, when the bad things were happening, it wasn't like too many more bad things were happening. It just was like I'm already in the bad. But now
right,
that I'm going towards the good, I see when some of the bad's trying to like come for my good or try to dim my light. And I'm just like, nah, not today.
right.
There's these things that happen, and I'm trying to really grow from it as I get older and learn from the experiences. You just got to be aware that there's energy out here, evil and good, positive and bad,
Right.
negative, whatever.
You just got
And
to keep
just,
going.
you got to keep going on your path, man. Try not to change your energy in the wrong direction. And when it happens, try to acknowledge it.
Right.
And if you acknowledge it, I think that's the best step because like remember I was telling you the other day, I was stuck in my negative pattern for like probably like almost like a month.
Yeah.
But because I acknowledged it enough, I started speaking differently. And so now I'm trying to speak more positively and I'm not trying to complain and I'm trying to change what I say, which means I'm changing what I'm thinking.
Right.
But if I'm thinking and saying the negative, that's what's happening. So I got to say, because that's what's going to happen. And life is that perspective. You're either going to think negative or you're going to think positive about shit.
Yeah.
So you got to push through the storm, they
And
say.
surround yourself with positive people because it's hard. This become a more and more negative energy ass world. So you gotta find them few positive people that's still out here trying to do something, trying to create a positive narrative, trying to go somewhere in life, not trying to do the same old bullshit every day. That's important too. Surrounding yourself by people with that same energy, with that same focus, not just doing the same old dumb shit every motherfucking day. Cloud chasing and trying to be something they ain't.
Yeah, I mean, the negative people, the negative energy, those circles, they stay together. They don't really, like, I don't know if I told you we were talking in the podcast the other day or not, if it was here, but I was like, those people in those negative circles that complain, they're always complaining about life and why they don't have this and why they don't have that. But then there's those other people who are thriving and living and doing their thing
Right.
because instead of complaining, they're figuring out how to get it done.
Don't throw a
Where
fit, throw
these
a
other
fix.
people are just bitching, when they're
Mm.
bitching together, your whole circle's bitching and you're not getting nowhere because you're all complaining and bitching and just like hating life. You got to get in the circle of people who are going and doing
Yeah.
so that you're not in the circle of the complainers who ain't going nowhere.
Yep. Spend that energy doing something else, like getting a DBA, some LLCs, putting your money together, doing something. You know what I mean? Get on the grass, get on detailing, get on something. You know what I mean? All that. That's a fucking waste of energy. All that complaining, like Daddy said, don't throw a fit, throw a motherfucking fix. Let's get it. Cause I've been through hell and hot water lately too with all the changes going on. But just keep going. You try not to let that shit take you over. You don't give up. The harder it gets, you just gotta get harder. Shit, and go. Like, I don't really know no other way about it.
Yeah, because like when I think about when things are getting rough, right? And part of you is like, all right, shit's getting hard. I should just kind of sit back and like sulk and let it happen, kind of.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that doesn't do shit.
Nope.
That actually potentially puts you in a worse position.
Right.
It's like either you get active and get that fire burning and do something, or your situation is going to just be weird and worse. And for me, that shit happened that, like I said, a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I'm either going to be in a bad situation right now, or I'm gonna get active and start booking these shows and fucking just get out of my uncomfortable zone and like make some big leaps take opportunities that are coming my way. If an opportunity calls, I might as well just take it.
Yep.
That's why when dude was like, "Yeah, we like to have you out for Phoenix and Oklahoma," I'm like, "What? How the fuck do I get out there?" And that's how I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't have the money to get out there. It's gonna cost me this. About that, you just gotta go.
Just got to go.
You gotta take your chances and go. Because if I don't do it, then if I don't do this one, I may never get called again, or I just may not do it. That's because that'd be the pattern I'd be in, the not doing pattern. So now I need to get in that uncomfortable doing and see what comes from it. So that's what
I'm
I'm
about
just
that
taking
life.
these leaps.
I'm about that life. I mean, you only live once. You only get one life. You get a bunch of other stuff. You get a bunch of blunts. You get a bunch of dabs. You get a bunch of girls if you want them. You get a bunch of whatever. You only get one motherfucking life. So you just got to live that shit.
The problem is we live most of our lives in our head. So you're either
You
living
live
your life
all of it.
in your head or you're gonna live in the moment and go do. And that's just what I just decided. I just made that decision. I'm like, I'm gonna live in the moment and do. I need to stop trying to the end of life because if I do that, I'm gonna wake up one day and be like, damn, I kind of rushed through this shit. Because I see it happening. I see moments in times of my career already. I feel like I rushed through it. I accomplished the goal so quick that I didn't like appreciate the moment enough. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so I need to appreciate every moment and really take it in a little bit more. And that's why I said I need to just I mean you gotta make life. You gotta make it what you want,
And
right?
ain't nobody gonna
So
do it for you.
I gotta go after that shit.
You gotta go after that
Nobody is
shit.
giving me the
You gotta
opportunity.
do that
No
shit
one's gonna
yourself.
send me the flight. No one's gonna send me the money to get out there. I gotta just do it. I don't know how sometimes, but I do know how. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know how, but you just don't want to. So instead of living in the should I or should I not, just do it. What happens if you do it? You only know what happens if you don't do it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just don't
Same
do it.
place you were the next day, unhappy, sulking, figuring out your next move. So,
And experience is education.
mm-hmm.
Your different
And
experience is education.
it's the resume. Not only that, I'll have this event on my resume. Hosted at that bar, another big event. Let's go. Book me. You know, when I start going after these sponsorships like I'm supposed to, I'm actually writing my sponsorship deck so I can go after some companies so I can let them know, look, man, I actually bring your product value and money.
Right.
You know, people, I educate shops and people on these products all the time. I probably sold more products than I really know. You know what I'm saying? Without having the quantifiable dollar behind it, because it's not like I have like a a code everybody puts in for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get some of that stuff going a little bit again, but like it doesn't matter. People don't always use the code anyways. And the 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 thing I know is I influence a lot of people to use certain things,
Right.
whether it's other influencers or just smoke shops or dispensaries. It doesn't matter if it's if I don't have as many followers as another influencer. If I influence that influencer to buy something or to get something, and then they're starting to use it based off of they saw me, all their followers are seeing that result because I influenced their influencer. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is all valuable in my opinion.
Oh yeah, much so valuable because everything you do everywhere you go, either like you say, it's good for your mental rate. I feel like experience. I mean, experience is education. You're gonna learn something. Like even just like we met at an event and through Dab, our little thing, and I done learned a lot of different stuff about concentrates and things from you. So it's like, just you can learn a lot just by getting out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And use that towards what you got going on. I done learned a lot. For real. Let's switch this shit all the way up and keep going.
Yeah, man.
It's time. Ain't no time to
So
play.
yeah,
Ooh,
just gotta
excuse,
keep on
excuse
setting
me.
goals, setting things to look forward to. It that, like I was saying, my happiness is actually built on looking forward. I just didn't have nothing to look forward to in a while. There's no events, I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah,
So
it
my
has
happiness
been
is
kind
like
of weird.
it's just past 2 years has been a little off because of COVID and just the lack progression. A whole one, technically one full year was lost. That to
Basically,
me is like, God damn, G. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have that time to lose, and now I gotta try. In my mind, I'm trying to play catch back up. I don't need to. I don't have to. The universe works the way it does. But in my mind, I'm like, oh man, I gotta catch back up. But technically, I don't. Everything happens for a reason, right?
yep.
So it is what it is. The path is still laid out.
It's just time to get
Whatever's
back to
gonna
work.
happen is gonna happen. It's just gotta get back to work.
Just trying to get back to work and just don't stop. Put the foot to the mother pedal to the metal. Put the
It's
shit
that
on the
like,
gas and go and just don't stop no matter what happens. Like I said, this round, like I feel like look, you motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers want to get in Zora Woods' way this time. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a hole through you the size of Zora Woods, because I'm gonna run right through your motherfucking ass. I'm not stopping. You know what I'm saying? I am not motherfucking stopping. I'm keeping this shit going from the hood to the woods, streets to the beach. I'm gonna be some of every goddamn where. Watch.
yeah, you need to start get. I don't want to say more merchandise, but you should get that streets to the beats going too.
That's gonna be the
That shit,
summertime.
that shit's hot.
I'm gonna get some merch for the summertime. It's coming. I'm just waiting on the weather to change, man. I ain't this shit crazy, man. I don't even know what season we in right now. The
Yeah,
fuck
I
is
don't know.
this? The fuck season is this?
It's supposed to be spring.
No, this shit fling. Fall and spring mixed. That's what it. Spall. This shit
It's
spall.
fall.
It's spall.
Fall.
This spall like a motherfucker.
Sprawl.
This shit spall like a motherfucker, dog.
Sprawling out here, boys. Sprawling.
It's spoiling like a motherfucker around this bitch. This shit crazy, man. Hopefully it lighten up on us one day, man.
Oh my god.
But until then, we gonna
I
keep
don't
this
know.
shit popping, man. We gonna get to
And
the
like
beach one day.
it said, it looked like we got like another 2 weeks of shit that look like this. So by that time, I'm gonna be going to Phoenix and bring the sun back with me.
Bring the
Watch.
sun back with you. I'm gonna meet you down in that bitch. I'm gonna see how my bread looking. I'm
Come
gonna try.
home with me. Rah.
Yeah. I'm gonna see
I'll
how my
be
bread
fiending for
looking.
the
I'm gonna
sun,
try to
bro.
come down there with you, man. Support you at your event, help you, whatever we gotta do. Teamwork make the
If
dream
you
work.
can't make it to this, man, like I said, OKC is gonna happen. I think that one's in
I got some
September.
people in Oklahoma too. I got some family in
Apparently, I
Oklahoma.
got a lot of people there I didn't know about in the industry.
Yeah.
So it's they both. It's gonna be cracking. G. I'm
Ooh,
trying to
and the
get out
street
there.
outlaws down there. I might get to meet Daddy Dave with somebody. You know that's my show. Don't let me be JJ the Boss. That's my motherfucking dog. I think that's my cousin.
Oh my god,
You know,
that's
man.
hilarious.
That's fucking hilarious.
You have to plan that shit out, nigga.
No, I'm gonna pull
Manifest
up
that.
on. I'm gonna pull up on them. I'm just do. Don't. I'm gonna find out where the spot at. I'm gonna just pull up.
They
Like, I
hate
mean,
that shit.
they
Probably.
probably hate
Like
that shit. Because
they
that shit
probably get
ain't.
so many weird challenges they don't even
I
want,
don't want to
bro.
challenge nobody. I ain't got nothing fast right now. I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all drag racing when my car was broke, and I can still watch that shit. After I had to sell my shit, I can still.
I wonder
watch
what
that shit.
I wonder what network they're in.
Discovery.
Technically, bro, like I didn't found out that like there's people in my network that I'm like, man, I wonder if I can talk to that person and see that person. I can make it happen. I just gotta manifest it or attainable.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's a human being. So
and then
technically
everybody touchable.
everybody. And they
Everybody
think they do.
touchable. Even if you
They,
think you ain't untouchable, you
yeah.
touchable. A
They
motherfucker
think
touch
they
your ass.
not, but we find your ass.
A motherfucker get touched.
You can
That's
find me.
proven.
Yeah, there's networks. So I gotta just kind of use it, manifest a little bit further.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on building towards the goals that some of the goals I have. I don't want to tell people because it's their secret, and once they happen, I'm like, don't ya?
Told you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can't always tell everybody your moves. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Because they'll
Some stuff
steal them motherfuckers.
you gotta keep certain things secret.
Yeah,
But,
they'll steal them motherfuckers. But we
yeah,
gonna pull up on y'all with them.
yep.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
We just gonna pull up
man.
on y'all with them, and then y'all agree from there. We gonna go from there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
We gotta pull up on everybody.
We pulling up on everybody. Coming
I got
soon. It's gonna be a
one more
truck,
event
a
this month.
motherfucking camper trailer. It's going down. Subbing.
We got Friday. This
Surround
Friday, I got
sound.
an event. Then I got one event scheduled for next month. And it looks like I got an event scheduled for June as well.
I can't wait for the weather. I'm
I'm
gonna be busting a
scheduling
10
like
out soon.
June. I'm scheduling at least one event a month, one major event a month. That's what I'm saying. I got Champs Trade Show in June. Well, I don't want to say major event. I got events I'm scheduling technically. This Friday's event's not major. It's just a nice little
What's
session.
this Friday?
It's just a nice little smoke party.
Okay.
Pull up. Out, chill, something classy. Get some make some content maybe with some people there and fucking I'll have a dab bar going. I'll be serving somebody else's concentrates again, but I'll be running my service. I'll have my space hits there if anybody wants something crazy though.
Hell
So
yeah.
we'll have those options for people and just kind of continue providing my service until people can see the true value in me because I have the best dab bar in the entire cannabis industry.
Let's
And I
go.
challenge anybody to
Let's go.
you know what
Y'all
I'm
hear
saying?
that? This race life. Y'all
I
motherfuckers
challenge y'all
want.
niggas. What's up, coach?
Quit
What's up?
playing.
Y'all
If
want to
y'all
see me?
if
What?
y'all want some, come get some.
My dab bar is lit, literally.
It's lit the fuck up. It's going the fuck down, man.
It's literally lit the fuck up. We be having little pads lit up there, nice little station. We got different
Bub
devices for
lights
people to
on.
try out. We
Hell
just
yeah.
vibing out. You know what I'm saying? Just making it a nice experience. And I got the best dab available. You can't fuck with my dab bar, son.
You can't fuck with it. It's going down. It's
I
going
set
down.
the bar literally. The bar, I set it.
Set it.
And
Forget
every
it.
time I set the bar, I'm trying to set it a little higher and reach a little taller.
Set it and
Like
forget it.
technically, there's a bar that I've set I can't even reach because I don't have enough money.
You'll get there.
I don't have enough money to do what I want to do.
You'll get there and take time.
Watch, I'm about to get these sponsorships locked in, and we're gonna get a couple little things going. I'm gonna use some money in the correct way, lock in some real sponsorships with some good companies. Let them know that I will be heavily promoting their products at the Dab Bar all the time and throughout my career. So let's get something going. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it, y'all.
There's a couple companies I got my eye on already. I'm gonna try to talk to them in June. So right now, what I'm trying to do is just get this sponsorship that kind of ready. I really would like to have it done this week in a sense of just the wording out. So I have most of what I need written out in terms of text, and then the formatting of that I can figure out at another time if I need to. But I'm gonna get this sponsorship up, get that completed, and keep going towards this business that we need to unravel. I need to start the LLC ASAP.
Yep.
So and get this website going
ZenBusiness.com.
too.
ZenBusiness.com.
So we got the LLC and the website we need to start working on as well.
Zen Business to get both of them bitches popping for you.
For sure.
For a small little fee, of course, but they'll get that shit popping.
Where's that pad of paper?
ZINNZENN business. Yeah, that's where I got both of my LLCs through. And they do all that shit, yo. Quarterly, they send you emails. As long as you keep up with that shit and your little payments, they keep up with everything else for you. Matter of fact, I need to get on that when we get off the cast and check my shit.
Yeah, I need to get my website created.
Yep, you can do all that through Zen Business.
Yeah, they apparently they've made making websites a lot easier nowadays. So I'm gonna be I just gotta put in a little work right now. That's all.
Don't stop. You gotta work. Faith without works is nail and void. You can't just think about it. You gotta work about it.
I know that's the problem sometimes. That's also a thing. I'll get caught up thinking about what I need going, and then if I don't act on it, then the anxiety and all that other bad shit comes. You just gotta really just do it,
You just
because
gotta
otherwise
do
the
it.
work just builds up and builds up. So if you can knock some shit out, but then we also gotta realize we human, dog. We ain't just robots. So we ain't perfect. Some days it's hard as fuck, man. Shit get to us. Motherfuckers wake up, don't want to do shit. We gotta respect that. You gotta take days for yourself. Healing days, rest days, more than
Right,
one day. You know what I'm saying? It could take a
right,
week. It might even take a month, bro. I ain't low
right,
key. It just take some time for yourself so that you can recharge all your batteries, your spiritual battery, your mental battery, physical battery, all that shit. Um, so, those things matter, man. Like, we don't take care of mental health enough in this country. I think that's something that's always overlooked. But
right,
as smokers, we pay attention to our mental health, I think,
right.
because when we feel in a certain way, we smoke.
Got to.
So it's like we on it in a sense. I try to stay in this zenful state if I can. There's so much energy out there. Try to be in that like cool, chill vibe. That's the vibe I try to be at. But I don't know. Sometimes you get out of it, especially in a car in Chicago traffic. Shit
Oh
be
my
fucking me up.
God, that shit's fucking horrible. We don't want no parts of that.
It be
Yeah,
fucking up the vibe out here, man.
hell
It's just
yeah.
too many people in a small space. And what I realized,
There's
somebody told me
way too
was,
many people on Earth. I think that's the
if
problem.
nah, not on Earth. It's just the cities are built wrong. They're built too compact. Like, why does everything need to be so close? But if things are too far, then it's too far to get to. So you know what I mean? That's the convenience of things being packed together.
Right.
It's just,
I don't
if
like
you're a
all
good
that
driver
mess.
in Chicago, then you don't like driving. That's what it is. If you suck at driving, it's not a problem.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
And did you realize like all the really sucky drivers wear masks in the car still
By themselves.
by themselves?
What is going on?
What the fuck is that?
That's
You
weird.
don't need a mask on in the car by yourself. Who you afraid of getting you COVID or something?
I don't know,
You
dog. That
what
shit's weird.
what's happening in the car that you think you're getting COVID?
That's weird.
I don't get it. Why is your mask on in your car? Take it off. Take it off for this just for the sake of, so I don't have to realize that you're a sucky driver, because
Damn.
immediately as soon as I see a mask on you, I know you're a crap driver.
You ain't breathing correctly. You ain't getting all your goddamn oxygen. You breathing your
What
motherfucking
decision should
carbon
I make?
monoxide. Yeah, they
Like,
fucked up.
they brain moving. Oh my god, I feel like I
Take your
get,
mask off when you're driving.
just thinking about wearing the mask gives me a headache.
I don't like wearing them motherfuckers. I scared.
Like,
When I was growing up, if you seen somebody with a mask on, you was about to either get in trouble or some bad shit was about to happen or
bang bang.
you was about to get some surgery or some shit. What nothing good about to happen when you seen a mask. Somebody with a mask on. Nothing good.
Yeah, mask wearing
And if
ain't
I was wearing
something.
a mask, wasn't nothing good about to happen either.
It's crazy that the mask wearing got to a point where it's almost natural, and like now you can go anywhere with a mask on and people don't say shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy. They
It's
want you
like
to
you
have
can be, it's weird. It's like they allowed crime to happen with these masks on. It's
they
like,
allowed a lot of fucked up shit to happen with these masks. Shit
I
crazy.
honestly think they try to do some type of population control,
Oh, definitely. That's what
and
COVID
only
was
only
all.
the only the strong survived.
Yeah, that's what COVID was all about. Low key.
So,
Yeah. We about that time, man. Any shout outs?
shout out to Dab Tiles for the Dab Tiles,
Shout
y'all.
out to the Dab Tiles. I got a shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to get a space hit or a space hit tile? You know what it is. Follow me at Professor Dabs on
Follow
IG.
him.
We yeah, man, we in this bitch.
Shout out to my dog, Ohio Chronic Trace. He always coming with the fire. They so
Can't
fire.
even see it. It's there it is.
Bam. Shout out to Ohio Chronic Trace. That's my motherfucking dog. You already know. Shout out to Zorwood. Shout out to Zorbites. Shout out to Vehicle City Social. Shout out to all my people out there that's still grinding in the industry. You know, I know it's rough for y'all. We playing for y'all. We rooting for y'all. We supporting y'all. Support your local grower, your local caregiver. You know what I mean? Let's keep this shit popping for the people, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, buddy.
But playing, we about to get out here, y'all. Everybody have a blessed day, a good evening. Stay medicated. Stay loving your people. Stay positive. Keep a good vibe around you, man. No matter what's going on, just keep it going and quit
Yes,
motherfucking playing.
sir.
Shout out to Cam out. We out of this bitch to quit playing.
Smoke good, feel good, think good, and be good, y'all. We out this bitch.
We out this bitch.
I've been balling out like this my last season. If I don't win a ring, then it don't really mean shit. I'm just trying to make some undefeated team with Cam High.